Right, so, your local YouTuber. It's a YouTube channel, which I just happened to create. Well, that's not the end of the story yet. You see, your local YouTuber has gone through many trials and tribulations, trying to be the best as it can be. Although it is just, at the end of the day, just a silly memes channel. For me, it's much more than that, and I'm gonna goddamn show you why. So, in this video, there will be announcements for the channel. There will also be competition winners. There will be some more announcements, and some random funny memes. Now, to kick things off, I'm going to announce a little program that I just came up with 20 minutes ago. I'm going to call it the Your Local YouTuber Epic Art Thing. That's the name. So basically, if you like drawing, if you're an artist, and you know how to make good art, then you can join the Discord, or go on Twitter, and at me some art. I will be creating a new channel in the Discord for putting the art there. Basically, you can make art of my little character. I will have a picture of him on screen now, and you can draw him and doing something, ideally something incredibly goofy, and maybe have him having holding a chainsaw, have him dying on the floor, have him committing war crimes, have him sexually assaulting someone. Maybe don't do that. But yeah, draw him doing something really funny, and I'll privately DM you whatever I'll do with it. Because if it's good enough, I'll do something with it. I'll make it maybe even a profile picture or something. And yeah, I'll credit you. I'll make you. I might make it a piece of merch, because it will look really cool. Yes, I'm milking fan art. You can consider yourself, if you make a piece of art and it becomes, well, a part of this, then you will become an official, your local YouTuber artist, I guess you could say. So basically, I'll use your art for stuff. It'll no longer be a fan art, it will just be art of my channel. Or at the very least, I'll promote it. But yeah. So yeah, if you got some artistic skills and want to show them to me, then yeah, perfect. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys make, because I've loved the fan art that you guys have made so far. Bottom of my heart. But anyway, so another thing which I did, I hosted a competition for, whoever can raise a plush the best. Well, not really the best, but the funniest one. I won't be showing all of them. I'll probably make another video with all of them in it. But here is the competition winner. And yep, it's a good one. Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? Anyways, moving on. I guess I could talk about the history of your local YouTuber. Now, live action me, that's not sitting behind a computer, take it away.
The history. So your local YouTuber was first created in this very room about a year ago, in the middle of the night, at midnight, on a crappy Dell laptop. It was a really bad laptop. The original profile picture looks something like this. This is a bad recreation of it, but this is what it looked like, and it was originally meant to be like movie reviews and stuff. But then my brother came in, screaming into my room because one of his favorite YouTubers, Kevin Teller, was going to delay his uploads because he had to work on a show called Murder Drones. I had heard of Murder Drones because I watched SMG4, and I just dismissed it as they were trying too hard to be edgy, and that's about it. So I decided to give it an actual shot and watch it, and holy fucking shit, I loved it. It was everything I needed at the time, because I was going through a horrible, horrible school at the time, and I really liked the idea and concept of the murderous drones, and it appealed to my taste buds at the time. So, as a joke, when I watched the latest SMG4 video, Of Your Mario, it begins with that infamous clip known as
Hey V, how are you?
Hi.
Yup. Murder Drones Canon Law was just a clip at the start of a video called Of Your Mario. So, yeah. I clipped it and re-uploaded it, and it did really fucking well. So, I decided I was going to keep making Murder Drones content, and that's what I did. I kept making more and more and more and more. There's no delvage behind it. And I uploaded the meme compilation video, which, yeah, that was really... I uploaded the first meme compilation video, which did really well, but nowadays I'm not that proud of them. They're just a quick attempt to get something out nowadays. If you see me upload a meme compilation video nowadays, then that probably means that I'm currently working on something bigger and much better, or is a quick attempt to get something out for that day. So, yeah. And then something came up around this time. My brother my aforementioned brother told me to do something with my Google account. Now, I'm not allowed to mention what it was, but yeah, it was really bad. And my brother told me if I did this, I could get money from YouTube, which I liked the idea of. And yeah, I didn't make money. And it caused YouTube to get angry at me, and they were going to threaten to terminate my Google account. I tried everything. Fake IDs, convincing Google, calling Google even, but nothing worked. So I uploaded that final The End video, really depressing video by the way. It's unlisted now, but then I figured out a loophole of the system. I'm not going to tell you what it is, I might tell you guys one day, but I'm not going to say it, but the point is, my channel's fine now. It's fine. We're not in any deep mud anymore. Anyways, I kept uploading videos, and then then Digital Circus came out. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as Murder Drones because it didn't appeal to me as much. It was just another glitch show. That's all I thought of it as. The more I watched it, the more I liked it. But I didn't become a super fan like I did with Murder Drones. Then I also talk to people nowadays I talk to people like Unhelpful Commentary, Tyromaniac, Vanity Moth, Cosmo, xClouds on a daily basis, which is a great honor to do. Oh, and I also uploaded a video called The Greatest Murder Drones Videos Known to Man Ever. And I reached out to a few Murder Drones YouTubers, like the aforementioned Unhelpful Commentary, Tyromaniac, Vanity Moth, and Cosmo. And yeah, I now do that. And yeah, now I set up that Discord server with them, and now we're working on clips to create the best Murder Drones video that is known to man ever. So yes, be excited for that, or I will rip your throat out. And yeah, that's kind of it. That's the brief summary of Your Local YouTuber. I made meme compilations, I made how to raise plushies. Oh yeah, the how to raise plush videos were inspired by a video called How to Raise a Kenny, because I was in a South Park phase back then. So I decided to work it off because I just ordered some expensive plushies and I thought, hey, maybe I could do something a little peculiar like that. So I did that and it did really fucking well. How to Raise Your V plush is now the most viewed video on my entire channel. So yeah, it did really well. That's about it. You might be expecting me to talk about myself a bit. I might do like a draw my life video. That would be fun. Because there has been some interesting things that happened in my life. But outside of spending like most of last year, in like a concentration camp school, which I absolutely hated, there's not much that happens to me in my life. I could make a whole story time video about that school, but yeah, not a lot happens to me. But aside from this channel, which is something this channel I hold basically is a priority for me all the time, which is why the constant uploads. Recently I've been trying to make more quality content, like for video essay stuff as well. It's kind of hard to do when your only video editor is CapCut, but I'm trying. I'm really do try a lot. And it's an honor to work with people like Unhelpful Commentary and people like Pyromaniac. Because for a while Unhelpful Commentary was someone I looked up to for ages until I surpassed them, and I still do look up to them, because, you know, they make better content than me. I'm going to be realistic here. They do make better content for me. Sometimes I think I don't truly deserve to have 15,000 subscribers, but here we are. I guess I just understand the internet quite well, and for a while I was convinced that was pretty much the only reason why I was on this pedestal above those people who made actually good content, and still kind of do. It's just because I know the internet a little better than them. So yeah, but I respect them because they don't want to make the content, exactly the content the internet wants. And sometimes neither do I. That's why I make those video essays. Yeah, so that's going to be about it for that. I might make a story time video about my own life. But my life isn't really that exciting outside of a couple of things here and there. So yeah. Now we should probably move on. So I asked people like Unhelpful Commentary Pyromaniac and Pyromaniac Clouds to provide some voice lines, because Unhelpful Commentary in his 1 year special, he got them to say, "That's all for this year," or something. I'm not like that. So I asked them to say something completely random. I didn't care what it was, just something completely random. And here they are. Enjoy.
Alright, you wanted random, you're getting random. Communism was actually kinda tight. I want to slap you in the head with a fish. My wife left me for my salamander. Whatever you do, don't look up what our Prime Minister did in an Engadine Macca's in 1997.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends for all of us. End communication.
Random? I got you. According to unknown laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyways, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Wait, does anyone have a script? I usually have a script. No? Eggnog. I love eggnog. Yeah, eggnog.
You cannot deny the sweet fertility of each individual blade of grass outside.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was once crazy. They locked me.
Right, so that's gonna do it for this video. I really... yeah, it's been a long ride, to say the least. Yeah, I'll see you guys down the line. Here's to another year of memes, plushies, and saw blades. Goodbye.